Hey guys, so I wanted to do a follow-up video. Um, I'm going to try to do two videos a week. One will be stories from rehab, and the other will be just kind of either a random video about some of my hobbies that I'm into or some work stuff that I'm into, or it'll be about stuff involving recovery. So I'm going to try to keep a schedule for people. My goal is that these videos will help people that are looking to get help for their addiction or are in recovery and are struggling. And hopefully, some of these videos will be able to help you. So, a question that I got asked, some of you guys found me on Facebook. Cool. I'll try to answer questions as they come, and I check my message requests every once in a while. I have my Facebook account pretty locked down, um, so you should be able to find me, but you won't be able to see much. But if you do message me, I will try to message you back, and I have. But a common question that I've gotten is how I quit drinking. Excuse me. And it's not as straightforward as you would think. Like, I didn't have a come to Jesus moment. Um, the comment what I normally try to tell people is that if you want to quit, if you know you need to quit and you want to quit, um, try to find outpatient. Um, and I can speak for New York State. That's the only state I can speak for, because that is my experience. Is that you can do outpatient and still use. Um, you're gonna get, you know, a lecture every time you go in and you've been using, but you can use and still go to outpatient. And that's what I did for about 3.5 years. It didn't used to be that way, but Oasis has changed the rules quite a bit. Eventually, I'm going to do a video about how I used to be a substance use counselor, but I'm going to save that for another video because I don't want to delve in too deep into that. So I do know about how the system works and how it's changed and how much it's changed for the better. Thank God. And so I had my counselor on me, I had a peer advocate, my dad, my friends, my boss at the time, and a couple of other outside people that were influencing my decisions, um, that were trying to get me to stop drinking. But ultimately, the decision's up to you, really. Um, if you watch my video about how Steve Wallace and camping saved my life, and I'll tag that up here somewhere, probably right in there somewhere. And if you watch that video, the change that I made was just going camping. And I didn't know at the time how much that decision would influence everything from there on out. And I didn't intend for it to be a major change in my life. It just happened to be a major change in my life. One of the things that we know as addiction specialists is that a change in environment will often support sobriety or support a change in behavior. And that's what I did, because my life up to that point was work, go home, sit in my bedroom, and drink a bottle of vodka. That was my life, and listen to music, because music is extremely important to me. Music is my life. Um, and so even though I was still drinking, I still went camping. And getting out of my bedroom turned out to be the catalyst for everything that happened from then on out. I ended up meeting my now boss and my friend. Um, and I have a great job with state parks. And I'm going to be playing lumberjack for the next 2 months. And that's a lot of fun. But there's no singular moment. Really, it's a decision that you have to make. And it's difficult to make if you're using, because all that matters is using. And I get that. But at the same time, one of the main factors for me was going to get a CT scan and finding out that my liver was fried. and not beyond repair. Luckily, it's on the mend because I caught it in time. But that certainly was a major factor in my decision making that I needed to go to detox and rehab. And I highly suggest, if you're using alcohol on any type of regular basis, like for me, I was carrying, like my normal was a 0.2. When I went to detox, I went in there with a 0.38. So I was bombed when I went to detox. And that's not the first time I've been to detox. I don't even know how many times I've been to detox, actually. Um, but just keep making subtle changes in your life. And sometimes just even a mundane change in your life can spawn all sorts of other. You might meet somebody you wouldn't have otherwise met. You might end up in a situation you wouldn't have otherwise ended up in. I don't really know how to explain it other than try to make subtle changes and try to have that end goal being sobriety. And again, if you're using alcohol to any type of extent, I highly suggest detox and rehab, because the withdrawal from alcohol can kill you. It almost killed me. I had a seizure. So it's nothing to mess around with. Again, if you do have any more questions, you can either post them in the comments below, and I will try to get back to you. Or if you can try to find me on Facebook, I will try to return messages. I might be asking for trouble doing this, but anyway, guys, until the next video.